I would say welcome to Inside Hospitality, Richa, and welcome Shyam to Brews and Beans.
Let me return the favor.
Sorry?
Let me return the favor.
Let me return the favor, yeah.
What happens when a general manager refuses to fit into a traditional GM mold? You get someone who hosts podcasts, dances on the stage, experiments fearlessly, and creates industry leading experiences, and isn't afraid to take risks that makes people uncomfortable. He's bold, he's expressive, he's unconventional, and that's exactly why he's one of the most interesting leaders in hospitality today. So, Shyam, very, very exciting to do this cross podcast with you today. Do I say welcome to Inside Hospitality or welcome to your very own Brews and Beans with Shyam?
I would say welcome to Inside Hospitality, Richa, and welcome Shyam to Brews and Beans.
Absolutely. That's fabulous.
Great. Today the guest is very interesting. Somebody who's been part of my journey. I would say somebody who's grown to a level of being one of the most influential marketing advisors or marketing gurus of hospitality in today's DNA. Somebody who worked with hotels, started their own startups, now runs more than 75 hotels across various brands in India, done hotel openings, I would say proved marketing to a commercial engine, got results, has ideated and launched organizations such as All India Women Entrepreneurs Club, does Hospitality India show, and then, I mean, words are not enough, but this lady, more than anything else, a mother of a child. I mean, it's great for somebody managing home and doing so much. I'm really proud to have her in my professional journey. Richa, welcome to my show.
Thank you so much, Shyam. I'm literally overwhelmed listening such amazing words coming from you. On that note, I have got some very interesting questions I would love to ask you in this platform today.
Please.
So, Shyam, I've always known you as a general manager who has this crazy risk-taking ability.
Yeah.
So, was that one risk you have taken and your team have actually said that the general manager has gone crazy? So, what would that be for you?
I must say the Wedding Diaries by Hilton. When I thought about the show initially in Agra, and you were there at that time, people actually not only my team, I think the entire city thought he's gone crazy, bringing dignitaries like Shilpa Shetty's or Malaika Arora's, getting best of the designers like Warren Bell, and doing a show like that for a smaller hotel in a city which is tier 3 is quite a big thing. But I'm thankful that it went well. People finally believed in me. My team stood with me. Hilton stood with me. And moreover, I would say the credit also goes to my owners, Mr. Vikram Puri and Archer Hospitality, to believe in me to execute that event. So I think that was the biggest risk.
And wasn't that Hilton India's first Wedding Diary by Hilton show?
At that scale, I would say yes. At that scale, at that momentum, on that big platform, I guess that was the biggest show which actually made a lot of and I mean it made news in the country.
Right. So, Shyam, if I gave you one magic wand, being a Potterhead that I am, what would be that one thing you'd love to eliminate from the industry? And of course, I would love to know why.
See, I love everything about the industry, but not eliminate. I would love to see hotels without, or hotel lobbies without a real front desk. I think lobby is such a beautiful area where owners invest so much of money. You put so much of decor, beautiful chandeliers, and then one little desk I feel becomes a barrier. I would love the same interaction without a desk. Probably that's going to be soon with the AI and the technology which is coming, and we may have more wireless systems that can generate those bills and work that can be done, and it becomes a hub where people are just meeting people and having great conversations.
I am just imagining, and this is going to be great if we can actually have a lobby
Yeah.
beyond just front desk and check ins. This
Absolutely.
sounds very, very interesting.
Yeah.
In one sentence, what's the most bizarre guest request that you have ever received, and how did you actually fulfill it?
Oh, there were many, but uh, I mean, there are some which are which I have to censor. I can't share them, but then
Let's talk about that offline, right?
yeah, offline. But one of the weird or strange request was not request. It was so we had a wedding where we had to clear some outstandings, right? And the dulha, the son-in-law, was disputing with the hotel, and it was the father-in-law who was supposed to clear the bill. So he wanted me to tell the son-in-law to stay quiet, or it's not his business to get into this. This is something which he will solve with the hotel. He doesn't have to create a pain or this, or he doesn't have to create the trouble in the building part of it. So it was very strange because they could talk directly, but then that's, I think, one of the weird requests to get into that
So
the
can I
family
actually
space.
add on, you're also a general manager who solves family problems?
No, no, no. I won't say I'm a general manager of family problems, but I would say these are the weird. This is one during my stint in Jaipur where we had to get some outstandings cleared, and it was getting there, and they were trying to use us to speak to the other
As a
party, and then
communicator,
that
right?
is something fair. I felt weird because
I
they could
I
resolve
can
themselves. Yeah.
understand absolutely. So if tomorrow you have to leave the industry with
Mm-hmm.
zero hotel backing, what will be that one initiative or the business idea you will start as the new entrepreneur?
Richa, honestly, and this comes from my heart when I say this, sustainability is something which we definitely need for the industry. And it's not for us, but for the future generations to see what the planet is. I would definitely invest on an industry which can help India recycle and segregate waste properly so that every waste is recycled and then we could use it for the betterment of our own country. I think that's the billion-dollar industry which is there in the country that has to go up. And I believe that will protect us as a country for generations to come because we need to make sure that assets that what we are enjoying is passed to the future generations.
And I think having worked very closely with you, I've seen you work very passionately about it could be sustainability, it could be
Absolutely.
inclusive work culture.
Yeah.
You've always been a leader who takes your team along with them. And
No,
sustainability
diversity
has been, diversity of
is
course,
my
has been a
passion.
very
Yeah.
crazy thing for you. It's a beautiful yet a very crazy industry. And you have, I'm sure, have worked with hundreds and thousands of people so far. What do you think is that one biggest lie people always tell about themselves in our industry?
I guess as leaders or as managers, or we all think or we lie ourselves that we are empowering our teams. Uh, I want everyone to go back, or I want everyone to go back end of the day and just ask yourself a question that have you honestly been a leader who's empowering your team, or are you controlling them? I think that's somewhere. I mean, even I go back home and ask a question every day that am I empowering my teams? That is something I would say we lie.
That's again a beautiful
Yeah.
answer coming
An
in.
honest answer.
It's an honest answer, yes. Hoteliers are always there on the ground, on the field, doing hundreds of things. What do you think that one thing guests should understand which hoteliers would want them to know about themselves?
I guess guests needs to. I mean, especially in this part of the world, guests need to understand that people who are serving us are just like us.
Absolutely.
My team member can
Right.
fall sick. He might have a headache, or they might had a fight at home and they come to work in the morning.
Right,
Or they
absolutely.
might have got up late because of which they came to work. So everything can't. I mean, in an ideal world, everything can't be. To the
Robotic.
robotic 90%, 100% right. I mean,
Right.
people say that, we are in hospitality, we need to get it 100% right. Yes, we need to get that, but at the end of the day, you're working with humans. And
Right.
we are working with people. You're humans serving humans.
Yeah.
So emotions are there both sides. So there is a lot of kindness and hard work that goes beyond every coffee that is served.
Yeah, yeah. A little kindness goes a very long
Yeah.
way.
So I think
Right.
that should be respected. The team members should be
Correct.
respected.
A very interesting question, Shyam, I have for you.
Yeah.
So when you move to another hotel, which eventually, of course, you will, what do you think your team will talk behind your back once you move to a different hotel as a general manager?
You mean
Talking
to
about
say
the team you have left behind.
you want to ask what they will, or what I wish they talk?
Okay, let's make it that way. Actually, what do you wish they talk?
I wish they all feel that I should follow him and he takes us along. And
Wonderful.
if I don't take them along, I wish they always think that they have learned something from me and added some kind of value to their careers, because they have invested so much of time under my leadership and there should be something that they're getting out of it.
Beautiful answer. I know a few leaders who have worked under you and doing great for themselves.
Yeah, of course.
And they always say that, okay, Shyam has actually made a huge lot of difference in their professional career.
I had people who worked with me for twice and thrice. So
Wow. Lovely. Let's make it a bit fun for you, Shyam. So, imagine a celebrity check-in, a sold-out wedding situation, some chaos happening at the lobby, or a social media crisis.
Oh my God.
What is that one crazy situation that will keep you awake the entire night?
I guess I've gone through all. In fact, I've gone through the worst of the crisis during my stint in Agra as well. I mean, you know about it, but none of them. I think I have my peaceful sleep. When I go back,
Wow.
no, when I go
I want
back,
to applaud this answer.
no, honestly, when I go back home, I keep it out, and my sleep is my selfish sleep. So I need to have a peaceful sleep. You wake up, you fight them again, but then when you're in bed, you're having a peaceful sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, you must listen to this answer. Your peaceful sleep needs to be yours. So, we all have grown from the last 15, 20 years in this industry. What is that one belief which you had 20 years back, which you completely disagree today?
So probably 20 years back, I thought as a general manager in your career or in hospitality, that's the peak that you achieve, and then after that, you're sorted. But now, when you reach there, when you become a general manager, I still feel there is a lot to learn, and you don't control everything. I mean, I always thought as a GM you should know everything, but it's a myth.
Right.
As a general manager, I think it's very important for you to understand your team, their strengths,
Right.
and build great teams and great units. And you do it with coordination. It's just not one person. It's never an I, it's we.
True.
Yeah, so that's a great myth. I think that's a learning, and I think it goes in the journey. And I have a lot to learn, Richa. To be honestly, I'm saying I still feel that I've not learned a lot. I have a lot to learn,
Lovely.
and
We
it
all
goes
have a
on.
lot to go. We can never learn enough in life for
True.
sure. So, Shyam, imagine if DoubleTree by Hilton Bangalore Whitefield was a reality show
Wow.
and you were supposed to have one main character who is secretly running the hotel, one villain, and one crazy person who does everything funny. So,
Right.
who will these people be?
I don't think. I mean, I don't know about the secretly running part, but I would say the most funny character or the character which would be popular would be my chef, Tamogna. Is very, very, is very, his sense of humor is very instant. So that's one. And I would say the serious one or the villain would be my commercial director, Vasu. And there are a couple of other characters, but I would like to sit on the big boss chair and just watch them from the back because I think it's lovely. And in fact, having a reality show in a live hotel is fun. I'm telling you, it's
Crazy,
crazy.
crazy. I second you there.
Yeah. Richa, once again, welcome to my show, Brews and Beans, right? So, what's the biggest mistake hotel marketers are still doing in year 2026?
I think the biggest mistakes hospitality marketers are doing today is selling rooms, selling food, or selling just banquet spaces.
Yeah.
Instead of selling beautiful curated experiences, people are more interested to see your experiences that you can actually do for them, and don't want your social media to be like a fancy hotel brochure which has beautiful room pictures. I would like to imagine a person doing a real time moment in the hotel room rather than showing a fancy hotel room itself. So
Some life.
let's start curating experiences and not static pictures and videos only.
Saying that, now with that, if every hotel owner in India would like to listen to you, what is the one piece of advice that you want to give them?
I would tell them very strongly that marketing is not an expense. Bad marketing is an expense. Instead of having empty rooms, empty restaurants, empty banquets, guys, invest in good marketing because marketing is there to support sales. And today, marketing is very tangible. You can actually calculate every single dollar you spend on your marketing efforts. So
You
that's
have
going to be my answer to
you
them
have
for
various
sure.
tools to measure it. Right?
Absolutely. It's very, very tangible today.
So now that you answered the hotel owner, now which is the most difficult? Convincing a hotel owner, hotel general manager like me, or convincing a social media algorithm?
It's easy to explain the hotel owners because सबको पैसे चाहिए, so we can definitely work towards a revenue making stream.
Right.
General managers are very easy to convince because they understand what marketing is.
Right.
Today, most of the general managers understand the power of marketing and how that's driving revenue to a hotel. The challenging part is the algorithm. Today, algorithm loves reels. Tomorrow, it loves carousels.
Yep.
Now, it loves instants. It's a very, very trendy thing. And as a hotelier, ex-hotelier or a hospitality marketer, we have to keep chasing these trends in algorithm, and that is how you survive, and that is how your hotel pages performs well.
Yeah, it keeps changing. It keeps
Keeps evolving. The moment you actually feel that you understand the algorithm, it changes. It's like a girlfriend, it just changes quickly.
We spoke about algorithms. Now, what is that one matrix or metrics which we hoteliers always think has to be there or we are worried about? But in a real time scenario, in a real world, it actually doesn't matter.
I'm glad you actually asked that question to me, Shyam. It is the followers.
Right.
What is the point of having 1 lakh follower and empty rooms in restaurants, or a place having 8,000 followers
Yeah.
and getting sold out in terms of their wedding hotel buyouts or rooms conversions, etc.
Yeah.
Followers is a very tricky yet very beautiful situation.
Yeah.
We need genuine people who actually exist and who are liking and engaging with us on social media, rather than having 1 lakh bot followers who does not even exist.
Right.
So conversions should be in a sanity ratio.
Yep.
We don't need bot people just following us on the page. So followers is the answer, and those followers needs to be real time people for sure.
No, really, I can't disagree. I mean, followership doesn't decide your authenticity and popularity. So how many
Absolutely.
engage day to day is more important.
Absolutely. You can very easily buy blue ticks these days on Instagram and Facebook. You can very easily buy followers overnight, but that's not the game at all here.
What's the next big thing that's going to happen in hospitality or hotel marketing?
I think it's already happening. The trend is ongoing. People do not actually want to see models and influencers coming to the hotel. The most influential people in hotel today are the chef, the bartender, the general manager, the sales and marketing team, the front office GRE who stands in the lobby the entire day.
Yep.
People would love to see the behind the scenes chaos or the amazing work or the happy work culture the hotel puts in together.
Yeah.
They do not want to run behind influencers. 2026 is a lot about EGC, which is employee generated content, and that's what is trending today instead of hiring models or influencers are doing your show. So that's your answer there.
I think it's going to be guests coming to visit their families. So it's good to promote your own team
Yeah,
members
correct.
and families. Yeah.
Be as real and as authentic
Be
you
as
can.
real as possible.
The guests are no more fools. You just cannot sell a created advertisement. They need real time content that hotels today are working on.
Real time and authentic.
And authentic, yes.
So what's the fastest way that you could say a hotel has understood their brand?
Okay. So when I open Instagram, I ask myself a question. I do 70, 75 hotels.
Yep.
I open one of my pages and I ask myself a question. If I remove the logo from this page, will I still understand which hotel this is?
Very good.
If I can, I have definitely won the game. Every hotel has the same rooms, the same lobby, the same F&B, but your social media should tell you a different storyline. A hotel in Bangalore, selling a lot of corporates, business and MICE, or a hotel in Goa doing a lot of leisure and casual destination. Every hotel has its story, and just without seeing the logo or the brand name, if you can relate that what grid you're making on your Instagram without the hotel name and the hotel logo, you have definitely won the game there.
You've been in hotels, been a Bangalore girl who started in marketing, done media, done everything, but you loved hotels. So after leaving hotels, what has hospitality taught you about life outside hospitality?
Wearing my thinking cap for it. Hospitality is a way of thinking to begin with.
Right.
People forget what you actually said them, but people remember how you actually made them feel.
True.
They will remember that for a very long time. Same applies with your friendships, your relationships with colleagues or your family. It's the feeling of being treated in a certain manner that goes a long way, and that's something I've deeply learned as a hotelier in my hospitality journey.
Yeah, and I believe hospitality should be a subject in all the everyone, whether it's a doctor,
Absolutely.
engineer, whatever. Hospitality should be one of the
Absolutely.
textbooks for them.
Yes, it should be a proper course for sure. Yes. Podcast can definitely not be completed till we add some fire to this. So apart from the fireside chat, let's do some crazy rapid fire questions. I have them ready for you, Shyam.
Done.
And you will
I'm
just
ready.
have fraction of seconds to answer each one of them. The first question, one hotel trend you want to kill.
Desks in the lobby or reception desks?
Wow. One hospitality buzzword you hate.
One hospitality buzzword. Guest is always right.
Absolutely. One risk you would take again.
Dreaming big and executing it.
One risk you would never take again.
Being emotional.
Okay. Most underrated department in a hotel.
Kitchen stewarding.
Okay. One thing every future GM must learn.
Unlearn every day to learn.
That's a beautiful rapid fire for you.
So let me put you on spot.
Let
and
me
ask
return
you-
the favor.
Sorry?
Let me return the favor.
Let me return the favor. Yeah, I have to put you on spot, right? So reels or static posts?
Definitely reels today.
Influencers or performance marketing?
100% performance marketing, guys. It's crazy.
I love it. Luxury hotels or lifestyle?
Anytime lifestyle hotels.
That's going to be the trend.
Yes, that's the future.
And we have just introduced undergraduate as a new baby for Hilton. It's
Wow.
completely new, again, a new lifestyle edition for us.
Lovely.
Yeah. One marketing myth.
That marketing is easy.
Everyone thinks marketing is easy.
Yeah, everybody wants to become a marketer, but when you start doing it, you realize there's 200 things you do to create just one single piece of content.
One client request you will never forget.
This is a very crazy one. Once a general manager actually told me that out of my 5,000 followers on Instagram, I want to have everybody's phone number and I want to personally thank them to be my follower. And that's the craziest request I've ever had. And of course, I wasn't able to fulfill that one.
One campaign you are proudest of.
Can I say we are proudest of, Shyam, here?
Yeah.
The most proudest campaign I have done in my career was with you when we curated the Wedding Diaries by Hilton. And I would love to thank you for that opportunity because I got to learn so much. The kind of trust you had in me. I was there running around doing managing the chaos, hustling, and those 15-20 days of my career taught me a lot. So that would definitely be Wedding Diaries by Hilton in Agra.
I completely agree. I think it's been a big learning for all of us, including
All of
me.
us.
It's a big learning.
Absolutely.
And one of the proudest event for the brand and as well as the city.
On that note, I would want to thank you from all my heart for us doing this together, cross-promotional podcast.
I should say thank you for being on
Brews and Beans.
Brews and Beans.
And thank you for being on Inside Hospitality with Richa. Means a lot.
Pleasure, Richa. Always fun to talk to you. Always.
Absolutely.